Hey everyone, and welcome back to episode 500 of Fallout 4. 500! Holy shit!
You look like a mess. What happened?
I thought he was talking to me, calling me a mess. But anyway, we were on the Pridwood and we're still reading all the things. There's the, what was the intra-mail terminal or something like that we were reading. We read about the glow leaf tea. We talked to Naraya. I think Danse is in here for me to talk to. There is also, what's-her-face, Ingram in here, and I think that's probably my power armor. Does this say theft? Yep, that'd be theft. That is not my power armor. And this would not be my power armor either. Even though I could just steal it all.
Did you get a good look?
I love how I can take everything in here, but I can't take the stuff from the power armor.
Wastelands look
Sad
the
face.
same.
But anyway, guys, if you're enjoying the Fallout videos, I do appreciate when you take a moment to like the video. It does mean a lot. It does help me out. I never remember to say it, but, you know, there you go. And we'll leave it at that. Thank you, guys. But let's talk to Ingram after I read her terminal. And it does not require a hack. And as always, I'll save. I'm just gonna. I know it says detected. I'm always worried. Always worried. Work orders. When I read these damn terminals, that they're gonna freak out at me. Item number 00345 IM. That's not a number. Type repair. Status completed. Completed by Ingram. Item TVR07, internal air conditioning unit. Air conditioning unit had burned out its condensing coil from overuse. Need to remind the soldiers they can't constantly run the damn thing 24 hours a day. Copper condensing coils are tough to replace, so I had to make do with the homemade version. Unit should last a while longer with moderate use. And then 357 RB. Type repair completed by Ingram. Item Mr. Handy cultivation unit. Ooh. Got called down to the lab area and their Mr. Handy was trying to cut through everything in sight. Was almost ready to get some soldiers to shoot the thing before it hurt someone, but it tried to cut through the bulkhead and burned up its motor. Pulled the logic unit out. This is what a problem to have. Pulled the logic unit and it looks like an old factory defect on the cultivation models. I've blown out the firmware and rewrote the instruction set to fix the issue. Replaced the motor and put the unit back into service. Just like trying to kill everything in sight. 366 IM. Install completed by Ingram ventilation filter system. Installed a ventilation system over the rear laboratory space to help Naraya vent the stench of mole rats to the exterior of the ship. Had to cut a few holes in the inner and outer plating, but triple welded everything to make sure it all stays tacked down. System is on a timer, so it shouldn't draw too much power from the ship's reserves. Was happy to help since I could smell her rats all the way down here. Yay, rat stink. 377 EM. Type repair completed by Ingram Vertibird gunship Vorpal. I'm guessing Vorpal. Vorpal threw a rotor on it on its last landing, so I hitched a ride with Spatha and headed out to the crash site. Pilot did a hell of a job bringing his bird down in one piece. Oh, ladies like it when you bring your bird down in one piece. All I had to do was replace the All I had to do was recover the rotor and set it back into place. Skipping ahead there. There's some minor plating damage on the starboard thruster, but I'll hammer it down when the Vorpal gets back to the airport. It was nice to get away from the Pridwood for once. Hopefully I can convince Kells to let me head out for some more, with some future patrols. And 380 IM. Repair completed by Brainbridge. This is a different person. Sewage lines. I don't know what the heck the mess hall is serving, but the sewage lines were completely clogged. It was so disgusting. I had to borrow one of my buddy's power armor helmets to keep the smell from making me puke. I think I'd rather scrape rust from the exterior hull plating next time. Poop smell. And Pridwood internal mail. Some of these might be repeats. Let's see, after having oh, no, this is a new one, I think. After having a long discussion with both Lancer Captain Kells and Knight Captain Cade, I've decided to deny your request for field service. While I understand that you've modified your power armor frame to accommodate your injury, and Cade has personally given his seal of approval, I don't feel it's worth risking your life. You of all people should appreciate that machines can break down. In your particular case, if your frame fails while you're in the field, it could place you and everyone with you in extreme danger. Please don't take this personally, Ingram. I can't afford to lose you. My decision is final. I'm sorry. So I'm sure that's not what Ingram wanted to hear. From Cade to Ingram. I'm guessing you've already read that Maxim's denying your fieldwork request. I did everything I could to talk him out of it, but he just wasn't convinced. If there's anything you need, even if you just want to talk about it, my door's always open. I hate to bring this up now, but you really need to head down here and let me tweak your leg hydraulics. Last time you were here, you complained that the shock absorbers weren't doing their job dampening your impacts from walking. While I was able to tweak some numbers, I'd like to look them over with you. After all, you're the expert when it comes to mechanical engineering. So there, you have 2 excuses to visit me in the sick bay. I hope to see you in here soon. Poor Ingram. And from Tegan. From Tegan to Ingram. I've got a little surprise for you. Remember how you told me about those sewers you love so much? You know, the ones that look like little colored discs? What? The sewers? The sewers? What the fuck am I talking about? It says sweets. Why would you like sewers? Here I'm thinking, I don't know, man. My brain was just thinking about the other thing I read. Let's do this again. I've got a little surprise for you. Remember how you've told me about those sweets you love so much? You know, the ones that look like little colored discs? Well, Quinlan's last sweep and retrieve patrol just came in, and they found a whole roll of them. I know exactly what they're talking about. If that doesn't put a smile on your face, I don't know what will. Now, how about heading over to my quarters this evening and we can split it together? Don't worry, I'll be a complete gentleman. I just hate seeing you storm all over the repair bay with that damn scowl on your face, and I think this will cheer you up. Oh, baby, he's about to get freaky deaky. This is from Maxon to just Ingram. Now that Captain Kells has transferred all of your materials down to the surface and the gantry construction has started, I think it's time we had a talk about the timeline of your new project. I'd like you to head up to the command deck as soon as possible so we can discuss the details. We have far too many resources tied up in this operation to allow anything to slip through the cracks. We have a war to win, Proctor, and I strongly believe that this ambitious project of yours will be our rallying cry. Alright, so that's all of Ingram's personal stuff. No one's trying to shoot me, and that's a good thing.
If Dumb and Ugly had a child, it'd be a super mutant.
I thought you were going to say be me, and I was about ready to blow your damn face off. Alright, so let's talk to Ingram. She's probably going to tell me to get my power armor.
Proctor Ingram.
Come find me when you're done checking in with Maxon and Danse.
Or she could just tell me to fuck off. I guess I have to talk to Danse first. I already talked to Maxon. Danse is right here. You got Buzz Lightyear.
Can you believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates?
Do you have anything unique to say?
If Elder Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell, I'd be the first one to kick them open.
Hopefully the next recovery team will bring back some decent supplies. Been having to get real creative lately. Proctor Tegan's looking for folks to procure supplies from local farms. You should talk to him. If you fry up a hunk of cram with a little Nuka-Cola, it almost tastes like food.
No, it tastes like food.
With the Pridwin in town, the Institute doesn't have a chance. There are days I miss being out in the field, usually during lunches. I used to be a field scribe. Deathclaw snapping my femur like a twig put an end to that.
Rip.
Hey there.
Pull up a stool, Knight. Hungry. Rations are first come, first serve.
I can't sit my power armor. But can I take the stuff? Sucker. Oh, he's got Tatoes over here. What a chump. He doesn't know I'm stealing his Tatoes and his drugs. Sucker. Anything else? I'll take that.
Nice is self-service, brother. You take what you need.
You damn right. Self-service will take what I need. You got nothing now, boy.
Our vertebrates should give us the air superiority.
Alright, well, it's time to talk to Danse. Hey, Buzz Lightyear. You gonna give me a long-winded speech?
Paladin Danse.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Max?
He sodomized me.
Maxon seems so young compared to everyone else. You're okay with that?
Don't let his age fool you. Maxon's a brilliant tactician, a formidable warrior, and possesses an idealistic vision for the future of the Brotherhood. I'd follow him anywhere, without question.
He's a very dedicated man. It sounds like he stands behind everything he's saying.
Of course he does. How could he afford not to? I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
So what's all this about you being my sponsor?
Elder Maxon is understandably particular when it comes to new recruits. He believes in order to keep the Brotherhood strong, we have to bond as brothers. As your sponsor, it's my duty to travel with you throughout the Commonwealth to ensure that our ideals are being observed. That's why I'm so concerned about your performance in the field.
Don't worry. I'll be careful.
Good, because we've got a lot of work ahead of us, and I don't want anything slowing us down. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding. I never liked having squires aboard a warship. But Maxon thinks they need to train under fire.
I guess that means Dan's now my companion.
If you find
Oh,
any
yeah.
technical documents, you should
Now,
bring them to
that
Proctor
means I can also go talk to
Quinlan for
Ingram
analysis.
and other people, I think. Start a tour of duty. Meet Proctor Ingram, Proctor Tegan, Quinlan, Knight Captain Cade. Now, I don't think I have to do that right now. I think he's just straight up gonna follow me. And as long as this isn't theft, it's going in my inventory. I am
Glad you
overtired.
finally stopped by, soldier.
Oh.
Are you ready for your medical exam?
Oh, I just realized you're Cade. You're gonna have to wait there, Cade. Give me that microscope, damn it. You're gonna have to wait there,
You
Cade.
can't carry all of that equipment. Give some of it to me.
You want to bet I can't carry it? What do you think this power armor's for? For show? Alright, let's loot the stuff, then we'll pick up that thingy, because whenever you're over encumbered, you pick up something, and you're playing a tape, you're
Are
stupid.
you feeling
Shut
well,
up!
soldier?
Your companion talks over it.
Hello? Where are you going, Knight? You need to complete your medical
You're not
exam.
putting your finger in my ass. I'm not coughing.
Medical report, Knight Captain Cade reported. I've been working closely with Scribe Naraya, examining some of the synth bodies that our recon teams have recovered. Even though we have yet to recover the synths that appear completely human, these lesser models are still astoundingly advanced.
I guess that was it. That wasn't much of a holotape, but okay. Alright, Danse, I'll give you some things here in a bit. I'll probably go store this stuff in my
Ah, you're back.
container
Good.
first.
Are you ready for your medical exam?
No, I'm not
Where are
ready.
you going, Knight?
Shh, 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 shh. So you have... I can take it. I can take his Buzz Lightyear outfit off. Ooh, I can take his fusion core. I wonder what that does to his power armor.
Where do you want
Need
me?
to complete your medical exam.
I guess you don't care that I stole your fusion core. Well then, that's a free fusion core for me. So here you go, Danse. You're going to have to take the lightest junk first, because it's easier to give you the heavy shit later. So you take all of this stuff. I'm already underweight, which is fantastic. Now remember, there's a container up by whatever's supposed to be my quote-unquote bed, and I'll be using Danse to take all that stuff over to County Crossing's pretty close. So is Nordhagen. Oh man, he took all the junk. Danse likes junk in his trunk. But I guess I'll maybe spend a little time here talking to people. I guess a fusion core, that's perfectly acceptable. Can I get this microscope, or is this one of those ones that you just can't have? One of those ones I can't have.
Ah, you're back. Good. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Nope, I'm ready to read your terminal, buddy. I'm just gonna go through everybody's med files. Sorry, bro. Med file DN4. Okay, I'm just gonna read the ending. The numbers don't really matter, at least I don't think. Unless maybe Ingram Tegan? I don't know. DN47P. I lied. Treated. Paladin Danse. Patient symptoms include inability to sleep and a dull throbbing pain in head. All standard tests are negative. Evidence suggests post-traumatic stress disorder or similar issue. Until severity of issue increases, recommend voluntary removal from active duty. Patient was informed but is currently in the field. Medical file IG444PR ongoing. Proctor Ingram. Okay, yeah, that seems to be the thing here. It's with the names. Patient is complaining of a phantom pain from limb loss. Previously, the prescribed painkiller and stim pack mixture appears ineffective. Dosage has been increased to 300 milligrams a day, which is maximum allowable to remain duty capable. Patient also describes nightmares of limb loss incident, which is not unusual considering the level of trauma. Will continue to monitor. Medical file TG477PR treated. Dr. Tegan, patient slipped and fell due to intoxication, causing minor laceration on forehead and contusion to upper chest. Applied stim pack and recommend a minimum 8-hour bed rest. This is third intoxication-related medical incident for patient, so I ordered regular treatment program to begin, as per regulation. Regulations, so he's a drunk. Medical file MR192KS deceased. Knight Sergeant Merrick. Patient returned from patrol with critical injuries from exposure to nuclear warhead detonation. Injuries, left arm and left leg missing. RIP. Severe internal trauma. RIP. Left hemisphere of head severely burned in acute radiation poisoning. RIP. Attempted emergency surgery, but patient died after 3 hours. Patient's remains were incinerated as per regulations. And then medical file OG133ES treated. Engineering scribe Osridge. Patient suffered from discoloration rash, pustules, and radioactive residue in groin area. Ooh, that don't sound very fun. Symptoms consistent with sexually transmitted disease from ghoul species? Patient treated and report has been sent to Proctor Ingram as per regulations? He fucked a ghoul? I guess, maybe it's not as bad as... I'm thinking like feral ghoul, but I guess maybe, you could just fuck a normal ghoul. One that's not trying to eat you. Okay, that's a little less weird, but it's still kind of... Yeah, that's something. Night Captain Cade. I think this is a new one, yeah. As we undertake our urgent mission in the Commonwealth, I feel that the mental well-being of our crew should remain a top priority for your department. I am well aware that being sequestered aboard this vessel can take its toll. If you observe any issues relating to the stresses that these lengthy missions can cause, I want you to treat it as though a legitimate illness is being reported. If we have any hope of defeating the Institute, we cannot afford to lose even a single soldier to mental instability. MX-001E. So I'm guessing MXs are obviously Maxim, yeah, the Maxim. It's Maxim, Tegan, and then, I don't know, the KS, but yeah, it all does correlate. PM-099. Order Maxim to Captain Cade. CD-44 to KC. I've received your concerns about Proctor Ingram's condition, but I can assure you she is more than capable of handling herself. She's already proven to be an extremely valuable member of this crew, and I will not place her on mandatory leave until you've proven me that she's physically incapable of handling her duties. Okay then. TG-477PR PM-104 from Tegan to Captain Cade. Our latest sweep and retrieval patrol came back with extra medical supplies. If you have some extra time, head down to the cage and let me know what you want. If there's anything you don't need, I'll use it for trading. We're running a bit low on ammunition supplies, and these medical supplies are as good as caps with the locals. And then Kells KS-390LC PM-112. From Captain Kells to Captain Cade. I finished reading your medical report on Night Sergeant Merrick. The fact that he managed to survive long enough to reach the Pridwin and deliver his report is absolutely incredible. The sacrifice he made for the sake of the mission is a testament to his dedication and loyalty. We'll be holding a memorial service on the ship's forecastle at sunset this evening. I sincerely hope you'll be able to attend. And that is everybody's everything, so it's time to talk to him, and I guess he's going to play with my dangly bits. Come on. As long as it doesn't involve petroleum jelly and rubber gloves, I'm ready.
As long as it doesn't involve petroleum jelly and rubber gloves, I'm ready.
No. This isn't that sort of examination. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
My camera is inside of Danse. I'm trying to move.
Where are you going, Knight?
Danse so I can.
You need to complete your medical exam.
I'll talk to you, woman. Shut up. I'm trying to get outside of Danse. It's
Excuse
creepy.
me, Captain Cade.
Ah, you're back. Good. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Let's do this again.
As long as it doesn't involve petroleum jelly and rubber gloves, I'm ready.
No. Gloves.
This isn't that sort of examination. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
Check your records, Doc. I'm not from around here.
What's that? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Honestly, I don't remember.
Well, you don't appear to be suffering from any long-term ill effects, so I'll assume you haven't. Third question, and please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Happens often enough for you to have a question. An ugly girl in college.
That happens often enough for you to have a question about it?
You'd be surprised how many wastelanders answer yes to that question. Fortunately, the Brotherhood finds that type of behavior absolutely distasteful. Since you haven't spent too much time in the wasteland, I'll assume your answer is no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
I'll just say no, because that's what you want me to say.
Nope, no problem whatsoever.
Excellent. You'll fit in quite well around here. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
Aw, I didn't get the petroleum jelly and the rubber gloves. No anal foreplay for me. Oh, I missed a pillow. You're gonna need that. You're gonna have to bite that pillow. Going in dry. Oh, damn. I hope this person doesn't get pissy with me stealing their food. Are you... You're
good.
Quinlan.
You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
To be deleted. Ooh.
Damn it, Scribe. I told you I didn't want the corners bent. The issues were to be in mint condition.
I'm sorry, Proctor, but this is the only limited edition annual we've recovered. Even before the bombs fell, this was the rarest issue. The one where Grognak dies and comes back to life.
Oh, yes.
Is
this going to take
much
much longer? I've read the 2076 underlain price guide from cover to cover, so I'm well aware of its past value. The fault for this travesty rests squarely on your shoulders because you chose to ignore the important lesson I taught you, which is...
Always bag and board. I'm sorry, sir. You're
Ignoring
absolutely
me?
right.
How
I promise you will
infuriating.
never- Sir? What's that red blinking light on your terminal?
What? Oh, damn it all. I left it in record mode. Just let me...
This guy's a douche.
What are you doing with all these books?
I suppose I could stop working for a moment to address your question.
Which books contain pertinent information?
Technical volumes, repair manuals, design philosophies, medical research. Anything that enhances the Brotherhood's knowledge. That's why I consider everything else a waste of paper.
Whatever suits you.
Expanding the technological knowledge of the Brotherhood is what suits me. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Just learning my way around the Pridwen.
Learning your way around? Ah, I see. You're the new recruit that Paladin Danse described in his report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
What type of technical documentation are you looking for?
The Brotherhood is primarily interested in collecting information that might assist us with our current mission. Medical records, science journals, weapons schematics. If it contains any type of useful data, we need to get our hands on it.
What exactly is a research patrol?
Simply put, we send a small two-man team to scout a location and evaluate its technical and historical relevance. Saves us from sending an entire retrieval team to a worthless location.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Oh, like I can just come here and get fetch quests or something like that. And then the kitty goes meow. The kitty wants to say hi to me. So I have to read this whole guy's terminal. I'll probably talk to him here in a wee bit. But it's getting to be close to wrap the episode up. So before I engage in a load of dialogue, let me go up top and sell some things. You. Or not sell some things, store some things, get some things in Dance's inventory. Hopefully he TP's to me.
I'd gladly lay down my life.
Oh, there he is. That was quick.
If it keeps humanity from repeating
Yes,
the
that's my
apocalypse.
storage. Dance. Fill up your... What?
Hey,
That walk was a little weird.
grab anything
Fill
useful.
that up. Take what you can.
Grab anything useful.
I think Dance broke, guys.
Here.
Got it.
He was
Take
dancing.
anything good.
Roger that.
Will you not take that because that's my storage, or are you just being janky?
Grab that. Get that.
You know, I don't hear him saying, like, he's done anything kind of deal. Like it doesn't sound like he's completed his
Check it out.
inspection. Normally other people say something. Did you get that? Maybe he just doesn't have an annoying
Hesitating to
dialogue?
pull the trigger on any of
Grab
the
anything
Commonwealth's
useful.
some can be fatal.
That's theoretically a useful thing.
Take anything good.
No, like the other Dance or Deacon. The Deacon was always like, well, your wish is mine, whatever. Every time, maybe Danse is just quiet about it, which is a little bit awkward. He's also horrible at pathfinding, so this is going to be a glorious, glorious few days. But it is time to wrap the episode up here, guys. Episode 500. Thank you guys all for watching. Yeah, we just got to talk to a bunch of people. We'll probably continue talking to some people next episode to finish things up on the Pridwin. I'm only going to continue along the quest line, but once we're done, we're going to take Danse out of here, go drop some shit off, and we'll continue exploring the city and start building up that affinity. Sounds good to me. So again, thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you next time.